Hey, it's Anthony Gomes, principal and broker of luxury properties here in Southwest Florida. And I appreciate you watching my video. I wanted to make this video about all the craziness that's going on right now about the coronavirus. About 4 weeks ago, if you've been on my email list, you've got the email where I shot a video saying that I thought it was a good time to start liquidating stocks and start purchasing real estate. And I made that statement because I've been around the block for quite a while. I have a degree in finance from Stetson University, and when I came out of school, I was a stockbroker, so Series 7 licensed. And I was around when the 2000 dot-com crash happened. And overnight, I saw money just evaporate in the stock market. And so about 4 weeks ago, also, Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett, they have been going into cash. And I follow those guys a lot. And when they started doing that, I started to go into cash. And not only that, I started to have clients come down here telling me that they had liquidated their portfolios and were starting to buy real estate because they were concerned at how lofty the stock market had gotten. And so I said to myself, I kind of need to do the same thing. And once I had that knowledge, I informed all of you on my email list. If you missed that video, there's a link down below this video on this blog post that will take you to that video and to that blog post for your review so you can see that I'm not talking smack. All right. Now, I want you to know that, listen, I wasn't driving an Uber last month and decided to do real estate this month. No. I've been around for 20 years, been doing this for a long time. I've sold almost $1 billion in real estate in my career. I used to get hired by real estate developers all over Florida to market their properties because I have been on the forefront of internet marketing since 2001. In fact, I exploded my very first real estate brokerage, Rex Real Estate in downtown Boston, to a very successful real estate firm, which I sold for millions in 2006 because of the value that I had created online for that company. So I know what the heck I'm doing, and I want you to know that you're in good hands. So I think what is starting to happen, I don't know if this has been engineered by anybody. We don't know, right? The very powerful people in this world have powers beyond our reach. I mean, Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett both have a stake in the Washington Post. So one never knows what these people are up to, right? I mean, we don't know. They went into cash about 4 weeks ago, and mysteriously all this craziness is happening. So what I think is going to happen, I think history repeats itself. And I think, just like in the dot-com crash of 2000, I think all of the smart money is going to start going into real estate. I mean, look at what happened. Bush cut interest rates. Boom, real estate market took off 2001 to 2006. We had one of the greatest real estate market runs of our time. And I think that's positioned to happen again. A lot of people think the real estate market is high, but it is not. If you look at specific properties, you can see that their sales history, when the market was at its height in 2006, there are properties that are nowhere near the price of what the market was at in 2006. You can see their sales history. Homes that existed back then and where they are today, they are nowhere near the high of 2006. So there is room, okay? Now, I don't know how long it's going to last. I believe it's going to last 3 to 4 years. That's me personally. I am acquiring more real estate right now. I will continue to acquire more real estate for probably another year, and then I'll hold off and see where it goes. I think now is the time to start buying. We may have a little bit of correction in real estate, but I think it's going to be fast and furious. I think it's going to come back with a vengeance because think about it. The money has evaporated in 4 weeks, okay? We just broke a key support level in the stock market, 22,000 in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That is a key support level. The next support level is 18,000, which is 2017. That's where the Dow Jones Industrial Average was. In about a week, we have evaporated almost 2 years of gains. People don't want their money floating around out there. They want to put it into something. That's the trend I started to see with my clients a few weeks ago. They're like, this is too lofty. They liquidated and they started to purchase a second home here. because they felt like they wanted to live in their money instead of having it floating around out there on the stock market. So I share this with you because I care about you as a client and I want you to know you're in good hands. I was voted the best real estate broker in 2019 by the News Journal and by USA Today. So I want you to know I'm not some yo-yo. I know what the heck I'm doing. And like I said, I wasn't driving an Uber last month and decided to be a realtor this month. I own the company, and I'm the hardest working guy in the room. I work 7 days a week. I'm originally from Boston. I started my career in downtown Boston on Newbury Street, so I got that Northeast work ethic. You got a guy who works 7 days a week and will make things happen for you. So please don't get scared about what's going on out there. Everything is going to work out. I mean, my niece, Katerina, 3 years old, she died with the swine flu. Nobody made a big stink about that back then. 60 million Americans got the swine flu. And you did not see what is happening right now. This is crazy. And we as people, citizens of this world, have got to just move forward. And the money does not stay still. The money goes somewhere. It barely ever stays in cash. It goes to cash for a little bit, but then it moves somewhere. The herd always moves somewhere. And I'm not trying to not look at you in the face. It's just I want to make sure I don't crash the boat. So, with that being said, right, just look at what happened in 2000. Stock market crashed. Money moved into real estate. I don't know when the stampede is going to happen, but I think you should consider being prepared for when it does happen. I am prepared. I'm ready to go. I'm going to start acquiring here in a little bit. I feel like if you're on the sidelines, now is the time to do it. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in another video. We are going to be getting back to doing market reports. I have not stopped doing them. I'm just changing the way that I'm doing them. I want to bring you better information. So we're going to be starting up the market reports here real quick. I was just trying to figure out what was the best way for me to do them for you. And so I figured out a way. And so now that we've got that dialed in, I'm going to be giving you incredible market reports for both Cape Coral and for Naples, Florida. So you all can get a really good pulse of what's going on in the marketplace. Thanks again for watching my video. Thanks for being on my email list. Stay tuned for more information. If you need me to help you with any property or want me to do a virtual tour for you, I can do those for my clients. If you're concerned about traveling, you're concerned about the coronavirus, and you see a property you really want, I will go to the property for you. I will do a FaceTime on my phone. We can do a virtual walkthrough with you and me, and you can point stuff out. If there's a property you want me to do comparables on, just let me know. I am here. You are dealing with the owner of the company. I am here for you. I will check you later. Yours for prosperity, Anthony Gomes.